The other video didn't cover as much as Headway, and I don't think I made very much sense, so I'm going to stick to one topic about the I'm Still Military video. I'm going to start off by saying it's fucking a gross misassumption of how things really are done over there. Do you know if there's a family inside? Oh, let's go kill them anyway. Women and children. Soldiers abhor the fact, the idea of killing women and children. They hate it. They don't like it. The military doesn't like killing women and children. Not unless they literally have to. If it compromises the safety of the other soldiers, then they will take them out. And that's only if they have a weapon that's gonna shoot directly at the soldiers. If they go in, they have like a concealed bomb vest, and they know for a fact that it's explosive, then yeah, they'll tell them you got a warning. They give them warnings before they engage. They're not supposed to engage on women or children. They give warnings before they shoot. They're not allowed to use excessive force unless it is entirely necessary for the safety of their unit. And to say that they kill women and children in night raids, that's complete bullshit. The only reason that they killed, kids and women and children in the compound where they killed Osama bin Laden was because they sent the CIA in, and they knew for a fact that the people inside would defend Osama bin Laden, and all of them had RPG missile launchers or concealed bombs on them. And it was rigged. The entire fortress was rigged with bombs. They tried to get as many people out of there before they killed anybody. The whole point of the military is to preserve life overseas. They're only supposed to kill the enemy. People that are enemy of the United States, people that are the enemy to the priority of life over there. We're there to solely establish a successful democracy and presidency and eliminate the terrorist groups. And you're going around saying that people, in the military kill without question. That, all it is you're grossly defying the military. You're reiterating the fact you didn't want to follow orders. If you didn't want to follow orders and kill the fucking rabbit, then you probably shouldn't have even enlisted in the first place. A lot of people forget about the damn rabbit. It's all about self-preservation and preservation of your entire squad. And you abandoned your freaking branch because of a damn rabbit? What if you had to kill somebody to avoid being found out by a terrorist? You ever think about that? People have to shoot people over there to avoid their position from being their position from being blown. Because if they get caught and captured, they're a POW, and they could do all sorts of horrible shit to you. You think killing a rabbit is bad? Look at what happens to POWs. Better yet, look up the POW training in the U.S. Marine Corps. You think what you experienced was difficult? Look up what my cousin went through. He was in the U.S. Marine Corps, and they put him through POW training. That is some really, really hardcore training. They treat you like you're a prisoner. And it lasts for 3 weeks. They try to break you down and get you to confess things that you wouldn't normally confess to. He is a Christian. And they tried to get Christian guys in that training to denounce their faith. So you don't even know what it is to be in active duty. Yet you freaking flex on the internet about how you had it so bad in training. But yet you never saw any combat because you pussed out at the last minute. You don't have a right to claim the reputation of being a soldier. The definition of a soldier is to do his fucking duty, not abandon his post because it got too difficult. When you're in when you're in training, that is your post. You join boot camp, that is your post. That is where you're getting training, and they call it a post. You're on base. If you can't even graduate from boot camp without snapping, you're fucked in the head. And you don't even deserve the title of U.S. Airman. You should remove that video. It makes you look really fucking dumb. I have military in every single generation of my family. My dad went through the fucking gas chamber training back in the 60s. You should thank God that they don't do that anymore. They put him through a mustard gas simulation tank. They put you in a fucking dark tunnel and you have to escape like you're being chased by the enemy. So yeah, training's tough. So is being in the military. So is being in active duty. What you're doing is low-key stolen valor. Because you're flexing that you were in the military. Being in training and being in the military is not the same thing. Any idiot can join boot camp. It doesn't make you a soldier. Not until you graduate. You have to graduate training and get your crest as a private first class or U.S. Airman first class, whatever the hell, your rank, your entry rank. If you don't get your rank badge, you are not military. That video makes absolutely no fucking sense. It's nothing but psychobabble. You have the freaking statistics from like the 90s stating how many people, how many casualties, blah, 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 fucking blah. It's bullshit, dude. It is bullshit. There's certain ways things are done over there and you quite frankly don't know. There's certain things I don't even know about the military. But I know probably a lot more than you do. Because every single generation of my family has been enlisted in different branches. And quite frankly, it's fucking insulting to see you freaking drag the military through the mud like that. Because why? Because you're fucking butthurt that you couldn't kill a rabbit and complete your training. And you claim PTSD to get the hell out of the military. You got PTSD over a fucking rabbit? I got PTSD from getting the shit kicked out of me for 5 fucking years, plus a year and a half with a fan of yours. He used to always say that you supported him in his treatment of me, that you would be proud. Think about that for a second. How would you feel if you knew one of your fans was beating on his girlfriend? Or do you not have a conscience anymore? I'm appealing to you as a human being that's been so freaking abused. You probably won't even give a shit, but I hope you do. A lot of people are talking shit on you. And I'm coming at you in a less angry manner because I don't want you to turn out Like I don't want you to live up to everyone else's expectations. I believe there's good in anyone. And I don't think you're a bad person at heart. I just think you've been hurt. Hurt beyond belief. And I'm sincerely sorry for it, dude. But in order to get through this, you've got to stop belittling people. You've got to stop talking shit. Because something's got to give. You're going to waste your entire life bullying people. To what end? What's it gonna take? You're destroying lives. I don't let it affect me because I got better things to do than let something else someone else is saying affect me. I feel really bad for you. I really do. And I feel like you're scared, that you were scared beyond belief when you joined. I would be terrified. I don't like the idea of killing an animal, not even for survival. So I understand how you feel in that part. But flexing that you're military when you're really not, it's not good. It really isn't. That's like me going around saying I was a Navy nurse because I tried to join. They wouldn't let me pass because I was psychologically damaged and on medication when I was in high school. They wouldn't let me join as a Navy nurse because I was on medication, civilian meds. So you were lucky enough to be able to enlist. And you have way more experience with that than I do. But it is wrong to claim that right, to say you completed your training enough to where you could claim the right of being a U.S. Airman. You're not. Yeah, you wore the uniform, you took photos. But that was before you didn't complete your final training. You didn't enlist. You weren't fully enlisted yet. You weren't even deployed yet. You can't claim that right. I'm sorry. So you need to remove the video. You need to take it off the internet and make sure it's gone permanently. Before someone else who is in active duty sees it and tears you apart. I'm sorry. I'm blunt. I don't want to see somebody smashed into the ground. I've been smashed into the ground more than once. And I don't want to see somebody else suffer like that. You're a family man. Enjoy that. You have the opportunity that soldiers don't even get the opportunity to be. You got to see the birth of your son. Soldiers that are in active duty don't always make it home before their baby is born. You were there to see your son born. You should enjoy that. You should actually cherish that. You have access to things that not every formerly enlisted army or whatever military person gets. And you're taking it for granted. You need to stop taking life for granted. Otherwise, life's going to go on without you, and you're going to wake up one day and you're going to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what have I done? And it's going to be too late. Just think about that before you go and you post any more stuff about other people. Thank you for listening. My name is Ashley. Hit me up at any time. I don't mind. Bye.